Hola a todos, buenos días, buenas tardes o buenas noches de cualquier parte del mundo o de donde se encuentren. Les saludamos esta tarde vamos a tener nuestra charla de negocios y bueno, le doy la bienvenida aquí a todas mis compañeras, como pueden ver, que nos acompañan. Compañeras del negocio, y nos da mucho gusto una vez más estar con ustedes en este momento para compartir con ustedes acerca de esta gran oportunidad que ofrecemos más de una vez a la semana. Esta es una de esas oportunidades que tomamos con nuestros compañeros, tomamos nuestro tiempo, sacamos nuestro tiempo. Muchas de nosotros somos madres, otras son maestras, otras trabajan desde casa, en fin, tantas compañeras y compañeros que tenemos en este negocio y bueno, nos da mucho gusto compartir esta tarde, como decía, este momento. Estamos aquí para informarles de preguntas que también se nos hacen acerca de este negocio en línea, este negocio digital que ofrecemos. Y bueno, el día de hoy nuestro tema es cómo hacer crecer nuestro negocio con historias en las plataformas sociales que tenemos, como Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, en fin, y sigamos hablando, TikTok y bueno, todas las plataformas que ustedes conocen. Bueno, el día de hoy, como les decía, thank you to all these beautiful ladies that are here with us. We're so happy to be here with all of you. And we have our, as I said it, nuestra charla en español, nuestro online biz real talk. Today, our subject is grow your online business with stories on social media. So I will give the opportunity to our beautiful coach, Georgia. Let's give the chance to Coach Georgia so she can share with us about this subject. She's a pro about this subject. So please introduce yourself and talk to us about this subject, Coach Georgia.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the lovely introduction. Thank you for hosting this. And yes, I was saying to everyone, should I go first? Because I have a lot to say. They're like, yes, go first. They want to learn too. They know a lot about it, but they want to learn even more because I've been doing this business since, a little bit about me. I've been doing this business since almost 5 years, this online business. So I've been advertising on social media for almost 5 years now. So I like the fact that as you go you learn, and you're gonna see that if you start this online business or whatever business that you start online, you're gonna notice that your success depends on your will to learn. If you're willing to learn, you're going to succeed in the online world because every day you can learn something that will make you super successful. And I learned that stories are a big part of my success, and they're super easy. So I'm a mom of five with only a seventh grade education. I don't have much time on my hands. I'm super busy with my children and their activities and church and just everything we're doing. We're here in Barcelona. We're enjoying this beautiful country in Spain, and it's just absolutely incredible. So I'm super excited. I'm super happy to be here. And this business has given me the ability to be here since 5 months, with earning a ton of money as I'm here. Okay, getting a ton of buyers, help my business partners getting buyers. I can bring this laptop, my phone anywhere in the world with me and still earn an incredible income. So we're teaching you how you can succeed in the online world with this business and with other businesses too. So not just this business, but this business specifically has changed many people's life. And we're gonna give you a free workshop when we're done here. We're gonna give you a free gift so you can really see and dig your teeth into it and see all the ins and outs of this business. But as for the subject, grow your online business. How to grow your online business with stories on social media. Now we're not talking about that. We're storytelling, like we're telling you a story. So to those who don't know too much about what we're talking about, okay, stories are something that you add on your social media profile. If you see your picture, your circle picture, whether it's on Instagram or whether it's on TikTok or whether it's on Facebook, if you click the little plus sign, you can add a story, okay? And that story will stay up for 24 hours, okay? Which is incredible. Now, people view these stories. There's a specific area in Messenger where you can view people's stories, and there's also a specific area too, even on Facebook, that there's a line. If you're in the Facebook newsfeed, there's a line on top of the Facebook, and you just slide. You can see people's stories, you can just see it, okay? And also, there is on Instagram, there is the stories, little circles above your news feed, and you could just slide and see all kinds of people's stories. So why not post? Why add a story? Because the stories only stay up for 24 hours. And not only that, you can add a whole bunch at a time. You don't gotta just post a perfect picture, and it has to be bright and it has to be, but this is me talking, this is what's in my head. When I post on my social media accounts, just a post, not a story. When I make a post, a picture or, an ad or whatever, it has to be perfect. My page or Instagram everywhere has to look like a magazine. Everything has to be A1 condition. I have to think of a text to put. I have to, add the right music to a reel, whatever the case may be. But what a story. You just add like 20 stories at a time. And they're only up for 24 hours. They don't have to be perfect because they're going to go away, but everybody sees what's going on. They see all of what you're doing in your business. You can post a whole bunch of ads. You can put actual links. You can actually, there's a little sticker. Now it looks like kind of almost like a smiley face with a little, corner folded. So that's a sticker. And you'll see that option when you add a story. It's going to ask you if you want to add a sticker to it or some text or whatever. So, but if you choose sticker, you can hit a link. You can add a link. And in that link, you can add a website at your website, and you can put on the bottom of where you're adding it, it's going to ask you, what do you want to name this link? So you can add your website, but it'll actually, what do you want to name it? So say for instance, you're selling shampoo. You can put on the bottom, best shampoo in the world. Click here to get your best shampoo in the world. And they click it, and then they took it to your website. Okay. Or in my case, if I'm helping people to earn online, I'm going to put free workshop, start earning online. Okay. Or in the case if we're selling our products, we can put whatever product name that we want to put there. And when people click it, they're going to be taken to our website. And they can literally buy off the website. So that's what I love about stories. There's a lot of engagement. And this is a really cool thing I love about stories too. Because you think people are not watching you. You think on your business page or your social media accounts that you have for your business that you're not getting a lot of likes, or you're not getting a lot of traffic, and you're not going to succeed. But guess what? Throw a story up and see how you get 200-300 views. See how everybody's who's following you is watching you, is actually clicking on your picture, because your picture is going to be lighted. It's going to be glowing, kind of like vibrating. And it's showing like you got a story up there. So when people click on it, and they're taken to the story, they know you have a new story, and they see your ad, or they see what you're doing, and they're like, wow. And so they can heart it. They can literally reply to it. I get so many people replying to my stories. Okay, I absolutely love the stories. Okay, and you can also make them into your highlights on Instagram. Okay, you can make it into it'll stay right below your picture and above your post, above your Instagram wall where all your photos are. Okay, your post, it'll be above it, kind of near your bio, and people, it'll be a little circle, and it'll be like, you can put trip to Spain on there, and all of a sudden it's a whole bunch of stories that you had, and it's all, combined into one highlight, and it's your trip to Spain or whatever the case may be. So you can save all your stories which is amazing if you want it to. But if you don't want, once they're done, they're not visible no more to anybody after 24 hours. And it really is such a good tool for advertising in the online world. Even ads. So when I create ads on Facebook, Ads Manager, or when I create, like this is paid ads, when I'm doing paid ads on Facebook or Instagram, it'll ask me if I want to add it to stories. Like when you go to placements and you're creating the ad, you can add your ad to stories because that's how amazing it is. That's how successful it is. It's actually prompting you to add your ad to the story area, okay? There's people out there who just literally watch stories, okay? That's what they like to do in the online world. They'll watch stories, okay? And I do that all the time. So if you kind of still don't know what we're talking about, it's very simple. If you're over on Facebook or Instagram and you're seeing, all these little like kind of rectangles almost, but I would say vertical rectangles. If you see them and you're literally seeing, people's stories in there, you're seeing reels or photos and everything besides scrolling down to your news feed, those are the stories. Okay. And it's really helped my business grow. It's helped me get leads, it's helped me get buyers, and it's less time consuming. So if you have some stuff that you're copying or just downloading really quick, or you just have in your phone really quick, you can just add it to your story quickly. Because that's what I do all the time. Like if I just have my ads, or we have our shared ads in our online business group that I help and coach my business partners, I'm just dishing all of these in the stories. I'm even sharing so much content that Delia puts up. Delia is absolutely amazing. Hasmin, I have also a lot of my other business partners that's not here today. Des, she makes a lot of great content. Kadisha, Des is from Kelowna, like Delia. Kadisha is from Vancouver. She should be here right now. She's also a Latina. She could be speaking Spanish. And there's so many of my business partners, they create great content, so I just share their content and I'm sharing their stuff, and and I'm getting a lot of interest, and so yeah, I think I'll leave the mic for others. I would like to invite anybody to ask me any questions here today about the story. So you go ahead first, Hasmin, and if anybody else has any questions, I'll answer.
Gracias, Coach Georgia. Bueno, como oyeron, nuestra Coach Georgia nos ha dado muchos tips, cómo podemos hacer crecer aún nuestro negocio, los que ya estamos, ¿verdad?, en el negocio, y para los que, bueno, de repente quisieran tomar esta gran oportunidad, bueno, aquí acabamos de oír a nuestra coach, cómo manejar esta parte de las historias en Facebook, en Instagram, en TikTok, y bueno, ladies, do you have any questions related to what our coach mentioned? Maybe Leon looks like oh, I have a question. Do you want to go ahead and go, Leon? You have a question?
Yeah, I was testing the stories, but I didn't know you can add stickers and stuff to it. Every time I would just press share story and that's it. But I didn't know you have the function you say add stuff. So wow, this is really wonderful. So that means after you click, somehow you can add stickers and stuff to make it more attractive.
So when you're adding the story, you'll see like it's in white little writing. Like you'll see the little A for adding the text. You'll see it like it looks like a little sticker, and it's like a face. It's like a smiley face that has like a folded corner, and that means stickers. And if you go into there, there's all these options. It's not just stickers that you add in there. And honestly, I feel like a lot of those stickers are like tacky. So don't add any of those tacky stickers, but add the ones where it says do you like this most? Or what would you choose? This product or this product? You know, it has like, you can do like polls, and you can, you know, all these to ask people questions. But most importantly, there's the link. So there's one that you can press link. And then that means you can add a URL, a clickable link for your website. Okay? And you just add your website, and on the top, once you get into that area, in that option that you press link, it has two areas. One area for your website link, your URL, and the second area is to name the website link. So if you just want to name your website link, your website, like if I just wanted to name it my website, I put it there. But if I don't, if I want to say, click here to learn more, you know, they click it, and then they're taken to my website.
Thank you. I never really realized that. From here I learned from you straight away how to use stories.
That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes, I didn't know. Every time when I share, I just share. I didn't know you have so many functions to it. So I really learned a lot today.
Here's another tip. If you guys go into our mastermind, I'm gonna, I can't remember the date, but if you go and you look in the masterminds, I have all of the tips in the mastermind to everyone 6 months ago. And in our chat, so to my business partners that I personally coach and mentor, in our Flock chat, for Team Integrity, Instagram for Team Integrity, there's 3 videos that I did, and they're like 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Those 3 videos show you how to create a story, how to add the links, how to post on Instagram your long videos. I did training in our community on Instagram. So you'll find it. And later on, ladies, I'll put in our chat the date of the mastermind, but it may have been a little longer. It may have been maybe 8 to 9 months ago. But yeah, and yeah, if you know, if you add adding your website to one of the stories, like adding your website to your stories, it really gives such a huge insight to your business. Think about that. Like, it's clickable right there. There's no clickable things on Instagram. You can't click a link when you put it in your text. So in the story you can. And then when you share it, your story, you can also have your options to share to your Facebook too. So it shares to your Facebook, and guess what? The link is still clickable in the Facebook stories. Okay?
I was going to say something about that because, you know, I noticed that the clickable, like adding the link or, as you mentioned, the URL, I mostly had seen it in Instagram. Facebook, you don't get to see unless you want to tag somebody and you tag your own business page or something is how people can go mainly just to your page, but not directly, right, to the let's say the link for people to join and get the free workshop. But thank you so much, Coach Georgia, because I'm also learning like Leon and maybe many of us here, right? Like I'll tell you this, before I started this business, probably I did 1 or 2 times, but I never took the time to explore, all those little options. Like you said, right? You put a picture, a short video, whatever you want to do. And those options were always there. But like you said, sometimes we just don't take the time. But everything you're sharing is valuable because, it like that's the subject here today, right? How to grow our online business with stories in social media. So we know that you're an expert, and I really admire, like all the content, like all you do. I'm like, oh my goodness, I mean, even not talking here at the moment, every time I see your page, your let's say your Facebook page, right? Like I get ideas, we all get ideas from each other. We all here help each other, right? And that's the best. But thank you so much. Lian, was there anything else you wanted to mention? Or you want to go ahead? Let's do this. You go ahead, introduce yourself. If no one else has any questions to Coach Georgia about what she just shared with us, any of you ladies, before I let Lian. No? Okay, so I'll let Lian introduce herself, and well, tell us what's your story with the stories. Tell us, Lian. Go ahead.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Lian. I'm actually a Singaporean living in Toronto, Canada. I'm a stay-home mother of 2 kids, and now, of course, also a digital entrepreneur. So, well, I took up this business was because it's so flexible, because I'm able to, witness my children milestones while I work, and then you have time flexibility, and on top of that, you don't need huge capital to start off, because I'm a stay-home mother. I wouldn't have so much capital. Compared to franchise and stuff, you need thousands and thousands of dollars to start. But this one you don't need to, and it's not like MLM. You must have quota to meet every month kind of stuff. So it's wonderful for me. That's why I started it. So when I get to this topic, grow your online business with stories. Frankly speaking, I didn't know really so much to it. To me, story is just put down there and you show the world. So every time I put stories, I thought, hey, it's just to alert people. There's this post I find interesting, maybe certain talks that I have, or certain funny things that I like to share. That's how I put out there to attract attention. Yeah, because to bring people, when you do something interesting things that people will want to look at it, and then they will attract you to the website. That was how I made use of stories. But very frankly speaking, I didn't use much. I was thinking maybe real small. But now with Georgia's one, we all suddenly enlightened. I think a lot of us, our brain suddenly lightened up. Suddenly we see so much to it. I frankly speaking, I used to think, what stories about? Only on for 24 hours. Might as well have reels. It goes on forever. Now I see, wow, clickable links. Besides attracting things, it can have all this that we never know has this additional function to it. So really, really, really grateful to Georgia. So not just our audience learn, even us, the participants, learn from Georgia so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Lian. Y como lo pueden oír, ¿verdad? Nuestra compañera Lian, nuestra coach Georgia, han estado compartiendo acerca de su experiencia que han tenido compartiendo historias en las plataformas sociales. Como lo decíamos hace un momento, podemos hacerlo en Facebook, en Instagram, en TikTok. En fin, es una manera de mostrarle a las personas quiénes somos, ¿verdad? Nuestra coach Georgia decía hace un momento, no tienes que poner algo perfecto, simplemente compartir tu historia. De eso se trata, compartir tu historia, lo que estás viviendo en el día. Lian decía, bueno, en algún momento he compartido algo chistoso. Todos lo hemos hecho en algún momento, ¿verdad? Pero Lian el día de hoy está aprendiendo y lo dijo, que no se trata solo de poner a información, una fotografía, un video, sino que es más de eso. Tenemos tantas herramientas aún en lo que es historias que podemos usar para nuestra ventaja. Así que, bueno, vamos a seguir oyendo las experiencias de nuestras compañeras que tienen con las historias compartiendo en social media. So vamos a darle la oportunidad. Delia, you are next. Please introduce yourself and tell us how's your experience. How have you experienced the stories in social media? How have you let this help you grow your online business? Please share with us.
Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, ladies. Sorry, that was a quick run. Thank you so much for having me here today. My name is Delia. I'm from BC, Canada. I am a wife and a mom of 3 kids, and I started this business about 2.5 years ago, I think, just to catch my breath. Okay, so about this stories, I love stories. I learned a lot from Georgia. I know we had a lot of one-on-ones, and she was telling me what to do and what not to do. And the one thing I love is probably because they're quick and easy to do, faster than you would post on your regular page, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that, right? So stories are a quick thing, and we are moving at a very quick pace. I think everybody's moving at a very quick pace, and everybody wants something quick, right? So when you post, I feel like when I post something on the stories, it has to be something like a big picture sometimes, and something that's very clear, and with a very small message. If you have a message to say, just don't write a lot on it, right? People don't have the time and don't like to read a lot, right? They just want to see what you're posting and what are you doing, basically. So I love stories. Yeah. Sometimes I don't have time to post them. It's a lot when you have a lot of social media stuff, and you have to post on every single thing. And sometimes I miss posting on stories, and just I go to my Instagram because, Instagram owns Facebook and vice versa. So when I post on Instagram, it directly posts on Facebook story. So everything that I post on Instagram goes direct to the Facebook. So then I don't have to worry about one more thing to post, right? So that's what I like about it. Another thing that I really love about stories is on Instagram, you can do a lot of shares. There's a little triangle at the bottom because we're a social media, we leverage ourselves and stuff. So we can always share other people's stuff, not just our business partners, but everything on Instagram, like you can share it, right? So yeah, that's my experience so far. I'm still learning a lot, and I still love to learn more, but this is how far I got, and I just I love about that. So thank you.
Thank you, Delia. Thank you for sharing your experience with sharing stories on social media. I think we all, learn, and we're learning today with Coach Georgia. Y muchas gracias, Delia. Gracias nuevamente por compartir con nosotros. Y bueno, Delia ha dicho algo que me parece muy interesante. Cuando pones en historias, tú vas a querer que sea algo pronto, algo rápido, no mucha escritura. Decía Delia, si yo veo una historia, me gusta ver el enfoque en la fotografía o el pequeño video, y tal vez no mucha escritura, porque muchos queremos pasar rápido, ¿correcto? No tomar tanto tiempo, pero bueno, aquí tenemos una más experiencia con nuestra compañera y comparte, ¿verdad? Decía algo ella también muy importante y que a mí me gusta, ya sea viceversa, lo pones en Facebook, se puede compartir directamente a Instagram, o lo puedes poner en Instagram y se comparte, porque prácticamente esas dos plataformas están enlazadas, así que lo haces en un lado y te lo transfiere al otro sin tener que hacer tanto trabajo. Eso me encanta, sobre todo si estamos constantemente poniendo información, fotografías, videos, pues para que las personas, ¿verdad?, sepan quién es uno. En este negocio es muy importante dejarles saber a las personas que somos como ellos, dejarles saber a ustedes que somos mamás, que en este caso tenemos una maestra, tenemos a Georgia que tiene 5 hijos, comparte su historia de sus hijos, lo que hace en el diario vivir, Lian también, ¿verdad? Todos tenemos una historia que compartir y nos encanta esas plataformas porque podemos compartir en breves momentos cómo nos está yendo nuestro día. Así que muchas gracias. Vamos a proseguir con Rita. Rita, es tu turno. Nuestra compañera habla español y bueno, Rita, muchas gracias por nuevamente acompañarnos, nuestra fiel compañera Rita. Te agradezco que estés aquí con nosotros y comparte con nosotros cómo te has ayudado con stories, poniéndolos en social media para hacer crecer tu negocio. Comparte con nosotros, Rita. Introduce, déjanos saber quién eres y háblanos acerca del tema, por favor.
Bueno, muchísimas gracias, Yasmín. Estoy contenta de estar aquí y gracias por aceptar mi invitación. Y sobre todo, Coach Georgia, gracias por invitarme siempre, cada noche, no solo hoy, sino cada noche, cada live show. Bueno, pues mi nombre es Rita, soy nigeriana y llevo casi 20 años en España. Vivo en Galicia, que es norte de España. Pues yo soy como la bebé de esta, con mis compañeros, ¿no? Mis compañeras, compañeros, pues yo soy la bebé de este negocio de momento, ¿de acuerdo? Así que este tema que tenemos hoy, he aprendido muchísimo de Coach Georgia, lo que nos ha dicho, pues aprendí muchísimo. Yo estoy simplemente para añadir mis pequeños tips acerca del tema de hoy. Pues llevo más de 2 meses en este negocio, pues voy a ir directamente al grano, que es el tema de hoy. Cómo crecer nuestro negocio online con las historias, ¿no? Por las redes sociales. Pues yo lo que hago aquí es simplemente añadir un poco de lo que ha dicho nuestra coach. Pues yo a veces, efectivamente, lo que nos contó Coach Georgia, pues sí que es verdad, que las historias llaman muchísimo la atención a nuestros seguidores. Incluso la gente que no es nuestra seguidora, pues ve directamente esa historia. Pues aprendí esto también, lo que nos contó a través de Mastermind, que nos indican que compartir historias por redes sociales es muchísimo mejor que publicar, no sé, cualquier información a través de feed o a través de Instagram o lo que sea, que eso llama más la atención. Pues desde entonces he empezado a usar ese método. Y el método que yo solamente quiero añadir es, añadiendo historias nos permite incluso añadir un vídeo más largo. ¿Eso cómo se hace? Pues un vídeo más largo se puede añadir recortando poco a poco, porque incluso el programa ya nos permite hacer esa gestión. Nos hace, cuando uno sube la primera vez el vídeo, pues nos permite recortar un minuto, ¿sí? Y luego, si quieres recortar el siguiente vídeo, pues te permite también. Entonces, hasta 5 veces. Entonces, eso nos ayuda también a llamar la atención a nuestros seguidores. Nos llama la atención porque si el primer vídeo nos permite 1 minuto y el siguiente nos hace recortar ese vídeo. Y es como si la gente estuviera enganchándose, ¿no? a nuestro vídeo que queremos subir. Pues es solamente eso, que nos permite recortar. Y a pesar de recortar, pues nos permite también hacer un seguidor hasta nuestra página web. Y luego, pues al final, todo lo que nos ha contado Coach Georgia, no tengo más que decir, solamente añadir esta pequeña pista acerca de este tema. Pues muchísimas gracias de nuevo, Jasmine. Gracias por invitarme.
Gracias, Rita. Gracias por compartir con nosotros acerca de tu experiencia y lo que has aprendido, ¿verdad? Compartiendo historias. Y sí me he dado cuenta, fíjese que ahora que lo dices, poco a poco nos están poniendo más opciones de cómo trabajar, ¿no? Con nuestras historias. Y eso me encanta porque, como tú lo decías, tenemos la opción de recortar si queremos poner un video. Y bueno, prácticamente todas las historias que ponemos vienen a ser como un video completo, ¿no? De lo que me encanta es eso, que no dura todo más que un día, 24 horas, ¿correcto? Y bueno, eso nos da la oportunidad de seguir poniendo información al día siguiente, cómo nos fue, en la caminata con el perro, el momento con los niños, algo bonito, ¿verdad? Eso es lo que me encanta. Y como tú lo decías, el punto es atraer a las personas a que conozcan quiénes somos. En este caso, que conozcan el negocio, esta oportunidad de la que hablamos más de una vez a la semana. Y bueno, pues muchas gracias, Rita, por haber compartido con nosotros. Y como tú lo decías, estamos aprendiendo hoy de nuestra entrenadora, de nuestra coach Georgia, porque ella tiene más experiencia trabajando en esto que algunas de nosotros aquí. Pero bueno, bien se dice, todos los días es un día bueno para aprender algo nuevo y el día de hoy también lo estamos haciendo así. Y muchas gracias, Rita. Gracias por compartir con nosotros. Bueno, vamos a cederle la oportunidad a nuestra compañera Uma. Uma, please share with us about this amazing subject. which is grow your online business with stories on social media. And please also introduce yourself.
Oh, thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for having me. Really appreciate it. My name is Uma, and I live in New Jersey with my husband and my amazing daughter. I was born in India. I work as a student assistance coordinator in middle school with over 1,200 students with mental health. I started this business last year. And this subject itself, I am learning so much, and I just learned from Coach Georgia so much about it. I mean, I knew that stories are there for 24 hours, and I've used it, but nothing to the detailed like what Coach Georgia had explained, putting all these stickers and, just doing all these little additions to it. I mean, and you can do it as much as you like or as little as you like. So I love that we can give insights to our viewers, to our followers, people who are watching us, even though, like what Coach Georgia said, that they might not like our post on Facebook or anything, but they are watching us. So if we want them to watch us, I think we need to put ourselves out there, and I need to do that. And so I want to say thank you for that. So I will definitely, definitely will be using it a lot more. And with all those stickers and especially the website information, so, so helpful. I mean, this is an informative session for all of us. I know, especially for me. So I am very grateful. And I know the viewers right now who are watching are probably so amazed as I am. And I know Leanne and I are like just so, so grateful. So that's my story from me. So thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for sharing with us your experience. And yes, you said it right. Many of us are still learning how to manage, how to use these tools that are already provided with these social media platforms, right? We just need to take a little time, right, to learn how to maneuver the same way as we learn to drive a car, right? Learning how to use all the buttons. Same thing is with social media, right? And Rita was saying something earlier, right? Like we have now the option to put a video, you can trim it now, right? And Coach Georgia was saying something very important that you mentioned again today, how we can add our link for a business, right? We can even tag people and send information, right? Whatever we want to share. And I mean, yes, definitely, making stories, sharing stories, it's a good way to attract people, to let people know who we are. And Coach Georgia was saying it, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's your everyday life, like what's happening. Like the other day, I'll just share a quick little thing. And let me introduce myself. By the way, my name is Jasmine Rodriguez. I live in Houston, Texas. I'm originally from Mexico, Veracruz. I'm a mom of 2 kids. I'm a wife. I'm a super mama like all the mamas here. I was just sharing a moment ago how we all take, this time from our day to come and share with you all the knowledge, like here in this instance, right? Our coach Georgia is sharing her knowledge, not just with us, it's with all of you who would love to come and join us. And many people question us and they say, but how do I run this online business? How can I make these own? I have no knowledge, I have no idea. And hey, you're not the only one. Many of us were there. Many of us came not knowing how to maneuver social media. Some of us, in my case, I was like not even posting my pictures, right? That was my preference. That was my privacy. I thought like, I just want to keep my life very private, right? But I learned that with this business, if I really wanted to grow, if I want this business, if I would really want to put myself out there, I needed to come out of my shell and then, I'm comfortable now. I'm here with all of you, right? We're sharing our stories. We're sharing our own experiences, and Coach Georgia is sharing her knowledge with all of us, so we can, if any of you decide to come to the business at some point, so hey, we're getting all the tips. We're all getting all the goods. Stay tuned. Stay with us and keep on coming, because Coach Georgia always has a lot of good content to share. Not, like I said, not just with you, with all of us who also, been in the business, for many years. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here, to learning from Coach Georgia about stories. I kind of knew a little bit, but Coach Georgia is filling us in, with a lot more than we can do to, for our own good of the business. In this case, right, we're talking about how to work with stories to help our business grow. And this is a way, right, that we can let people know who we are through stories. In fact, I was going to say a moment ago, the other day, I was walking around in my neighborhood, walking with my dog, and Leanne by. I know she's saying goodbye. She had to go. But thank you, Leanne, for being here with us. And as I was saying, I was like, what could I share, right? And then something just came to my head, right? Like, you have your phone. You can always take pictures around, not of the neighbors' homes, right? The houses. No, I don't want to post, homes and addresses. No, but something in me was like, take a look around, and then I started just seeing so much beauty around me. And I'm not talking about nice new cars or nice good man-made stuff. No, I started looking at nature, and then I started seeing color, like wild flowers, wild nature. I was like not aware of. And then I started just making posting stories about it. And I was just happy to share that. And I'm like, some days, you get to see it. Sometimes you're too busy and you're not paying attention. But any good moment, any good occasion, any milestone, right, can be a story that we can share, that we can let people know who we are. As I was saying in a moment ago, people also wants to know who we are, right? They want to see a bit about ourselves, a bit about our stories. And I have learned a lot of these from our Coach Georgia, right? We all learn from our teachers. Coach Georgia is my mentor. She's my coach. So I have learned a lot from her, and I know I'm still growing in this business, and I'm grateful for that. And well, thank you so much, for you all ladies sharing with us your experience, sharing stories. And we all agree here, right? We need to do a bit more about that. And we're learning from these tips that Coach Georgia has given us, because we can make ourselves not just visible, but also share our links so they can go, whoever wants to go directly and get to know more about the business or get the free webinar. So, we can just add our link, add our pages there, and then they can go directly to us, and we can just, ask all the questions they have. And anyway, like I said, we all are here to inform you, to let you know how this business works, what we use to help our business grow. And well, thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Georgia. Would you like to add anything else before we go?
I will like to add that we have our free workshop, which I promised, and I always promise. If you guys stay tuned, we offer a free workshop explaining all the details on how you can get started, how you can start earning online. I hosted this workshop. You're going to see the ins and outs. You're going to see the presentation to one of our most successful, two of the most successful people in our online community, them presenting this amazing presentation on what you're going to be receiving: the website, the sales funnel, the 3 pillars to why our business is so successful. So the 3 pillars, the 3 things you pretty much need to start earning online to be successful. We have it. Everything is going to be shown to you in that workshop. We like to do these online biz talks to show people, you know, that we're real, we're here, we're not going to stop helping you. No matter who's your mentor here and who you're going to reach out to and who you see this on their page, you're coming into our community, my community. You're coming and you're going to get trained from us. You're going to get the same tips I'm giving everybody here. Okay? So you're going to succeed above and beyond. The only thing that's going to keep you from succeeding is yourself. Okay, many people ask me this all the time. Well, how long is it going to take for me to make my first 5,000? When will I get my first paycheck? Or, you know, can you give me a time frame? Well, it depends on how much time and effort you put into it. Are you going to quit the first week if you didn't make $1? Are you going to quit the first 2 hours you put into the business? Are you going to quit if you get into a little techie jam? No, don't quit. Don't quit. You're going to do super success. You're going to do super incredible and be super successful if you keep going full force. I want to congratulate one of my business partners that I met here in Barcelona. He's in Switzerland right now, and he started this business. And I could see him going through training. Like, he showed me as he's going through training. He has this really cool book that, like, he puts all the soccer stuff. Like, he's a professional soccer player, and like, I always see him posting about like these crazy things that he puts in his book, and it's like his power book, right? Then he got like same book, and he's writing all these things about the business. I'm like, that focused mind. I said that he is an extremist. That focused mind. If you have that focused mind, you're going to be a winner. You're going to succeed. Okay, that's what, see, the way I see him is the way a lot of people see me, and my family see me as an extremist. You're too much. You're too much. I don't see him as too much, but now I know, like, he's an extremist, and I'm like clapping for him. But people see me, and they're like, she's too much. Like, she's always going on with this business. Or she's too vegan, like she won't eat any meat, like not even a little fish. Or like she's always working out, like you're overdone. You do too much. You have something to do. No, it's called an extremist. It's called a person that's focused and they will get the job done until they win. There's no stopping. So if you do that, you will win. Just keep going. Don't stop and don't let nothing get in your way. You can do it. You can go full force and put God first. Okay, thank him for everything. Doesn't matter what religion you are, we all pray to the same God. Put him first. He is with you. There's something out there that created us. There's something in the air. There's something in the universe that's bringing this all together. You know, just have faith that everything's going to work out and go with the flow. Don't get so nervous. Don't get so freaked out and think, I'm going to die in this business. I'm going to fail. Oh, what's the worst that can happen? It's the online world. It's an online business. It's an online business that is blowing up right now. It's absolutely blowing up. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this workshop. Click on that link, add your name in your email, and watch our free workshop. And continue to come to these if you're interested in finding out more just on, you know, what we're doing, and you want to have more tips and stuff, keep coming. But the main thing, if you want to get started in this online business, is to watch that free workshop. So click the link above or below. And if you don't see a link, just reach out to the person you see this live on. They're able to help you. They can get you started too, because I've mentored and coached them, or they've been coached and mentored, and they know how to get people started in the business. Then our business model is literally having your business run for you, throwing ads up into the online world, free or paid, and having people come to your website and clicking on it, and boom, they're walked through the buying process. It's so amazing. You never have to pay a monthly fee for the system that's given to you. It's given to you as soon as you sign up. And this system literally works while you're sleeping. It works all day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 24/7. It always is going to get back to people, emailing them a couple times a day, reminding them of the product to buy in. How amazing is that? And I have a person that's like, I want to network. Okay, I want to do it the old school way. So if I was to, like, say, you know, do the old school way, how would I do it? I'm like, well, you ask them for their email, you put it in your website, open your website up on your phone, put their email in, and guess what? If you say bye to them at that lunch date, they're going to keep getting reminded of you every day, a couple of times a day by our system. Here's our product. Hey, how's it going? How's your day going? Here's our product. Oh, you know, and it's asking them questions, it's telling them, it's keeping them entertained and intrigued. And the thing is the system is sending it, it's not him. The system is sending it. So, and then they're like, wow, really? I'm like, yes. You don't have to follow up. You don't have, even if you want an old school network, you still don't have to follow up. Our system will do it for you. It took all the guesswork out of that. The old school way of getting leads and getting buyers and networking and calling and having to meet up and do it. This system does it all for you. If you're a shy person, start this business because you don't have to meet up with people or bug people or talk to them. You can have the keyboard courage and just do everything from behind with your camera closed. You don't have to go on camera if you don't want to, okay? You can literally post a picture or post a stock photo. Okay, I will help you every step of the way to success. You will have guarantee that you will get help. Just know that. I can't guarantee that you're going to get results if you don't do anything. But I guarantee you're going to get help to succeed if you give me your time. Okay? And where have you ever heard a coach to say that for someone? Give me your time. You know? That's the way I am. It's on the other foot. It's like Jesus. Jesus wants to help people. Even though he's so amazing, and you know, it's not like, oh, I think I'm so amazing, but I'm just saying Jesus thought that. Like he was like, he is like he is the one, right? He is our savior. And he is washing people's feet. Okay? He is serving people. That's what we do. The leaders here serve you. We serve you, we help you. Whatever success you see, don't think that we're not humble enough to help you. We are going to help you every step of the way. And that's how we continue to succeed and be the #1 online business, because support is huge in our community. Okay, a lot of communities, the support is not good. It's not good. And then therefore people get lost in the cracks and they feel so left alone. They don't know what to do. Not here. Okay, so thank you so much, Hasmin. God bless you. So anybody, click on the link, add your name and email. We'll send you to workshop and we'll add you into our Earn Online community. Make sure you tell us that you added your name and email, and we'll add you into our free Facebook community called the Earn Online Academy. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Y bueno, así lo han tenido. A todos los interesados, lo decía nuestra coach, van a estar aquí nuestro enlace, le hacen la parte de arriba o de abajo, hagan clic, tendrán acceso a nuestra información, a nuestro video gratuito para que se informen acerca del negocio. Tienen alguna pregunta, se pueden contactar directamente con quien más se sientan cómodos o con quien ustedes quieran, ¿verdad? Hacer las preguntas. Y bueno, nuestra coach lo ha dicho, para venir a este negocio no tienes que tener experiencia alguna. Tenemos el entrenamiento que se da, que es basado en videos que te guiarán paso a paso. Tendrás una mentora y una entrenadora, en este caso como nuestra coach Georgia. Y bueno, ella lo ha dicho, ella está aquí para servir, para ayudar. Y aquí todos estamos para ayudarnos. Llegamos aquí porque hubo alguien quien nos ayudara. Empiezas este negocio, vas a tener una mentora, vas a tener un coach. Cualquier pregunta que tengas va a tener siempre soporte. Aparte de eso, tenemos una comunidad global. Y bueno, ¿qué más se puede pedir? Hoy en día hay muchos negocios afuera en línea. No queremos echarle tierra a nadie, pero yo puedo decir que de todo lo que yo he escuchado allá afuera, no he encontrado ninguno mejor como este, que tenemos ese apoyo, ese soporte que se necesita. Y bueno, aparte de eso, ese negocio cuenta con un sistema automático que, bueno, no requiere que tú estés pegado a la computadora y al teléfono las 24 horas del día. No, más bien nuestro sistema automático hace ese trabajo duro por nosotros. Así que mientras tanto podemos ocuparnos de nuestras obligaciones, las que somos madres de nuestros hijos, algunos todavía trabajamos, en fin. puedes ser una opción B, este negocio, ¿verdad? Y mientras tú no estés presente, el sistema está comunicándose con las personas interesadas y bueno, así es como trabajó para nosotros y ahora te lo ofrecemos a ti para que trabaje para ti. Así que, bueno, ¿qué esperan? ¿Qué les puedo decir? ¿Qué esperan? Aquí estamos para ayudarlos, para dirigirlos. Solo comuníquense con nosotros, hagan clic a nuestros enlaces que van a ver en las páginas. Y bueno, aquí estaremos el próximo viernes, si Dios quiere, a la misma hora, ¿verdad? Y en el mismo canal, en algunos otros lugares lo dicen de esa manera, pero bueno, y aparte de esto, si alguien más quisiera tener más información, también estamos haciendo estas charlas, ya no tal vez en español, pero en otros días de la semana también, si tienen un conocimiento básico de inglés, si quieren ver a poner a práctica su inglés, pues también los tenemos el día sábados a las 2 p.m. el PST. También tenemos el día lunes, tenemos el día miércoles, en fin, casi toda la semana tenemos estas charlas. Y bueno, cuando ustedes quieran más información, solo hagan clic en nuestras páginas y ahí nos mirarán y obtendrán más información. Well, thank you very much, all of you, my colleagues. I'm so grateful to be here and that we share all this information. And well, like Coach Georgia said it, click on our links to get more information. If you have any questions, just reach out to us and we'll be here to help you to get started. So have a wonderful rest of your day, beautiful ladies. Bye, everyone.